And a welcome everyone to the Riverside County Board Brief as we give you a brief look at what took place during today's Riverside County Board of Supervisors meeting. My name is Pep Fernandez. Now during today's meeting, the Board of Supervisors approved to use funds from the general fund for the November 5th presidential general election. And it's also National Register to Vote Day. So here is Registrar of Voters Art Tinoco reminding you to register to vote.
All right, good morning. Art Tinoco, Registrar of Voters for Riverside County. Thank you so much for having me this morning. Today is September 17th, 2024, National Voter Registration Day. I'd like to invite the community to please consider going out to register to vote. We have multiple agencies throughout the Riverside County, throughout the state, throughout the nation that are assisting Registrar of Voters offices throughout the country to register folks who have not registered to vote, including re-register if you've moved. Please take the opportunity today to do that. You can register to vote online. You can visit our website at voteinfo.net. You can also visit the California Secretary of State's website to also be able to register to vote, or you can do the classic voter registration, which is a paper registration that can be obtained either through our office, through libraries, post offices throughout your communities. Do contact us if you do need a registration card. Our number is 951-486-7200. Looking forward for everybody to register to vote for this upcoming very important election on November 5th, 2024. It is the presidential general election. Looking forward again to you taking the opportunity today to register and make sure that you're ready for the upcoming election. Thank you so much.
Very good. Thank you, Art. That was Art Tinoco, the Registrar of Voters here for the County of Riverside. Also today, during the Board of Supervisors meeting, the board approved an agreement with an outside consultant to evaluate the Department of Animal Services and assist also in the preparation of a strategic plan to enhance the welfare of our local animals. Here is more from our CEO, Jeff Van Wagenen.
As we know, we are working through some challenges at Animal Services. We have made significant progress over the last 2 years, both in our euthanasia rate and also in the amount of services that are provided to the community. Despite that effort, we continue to identify other areas where we can improve our processes and procedures. This board created an ad hoc committee a couple of weeks back. One of the ideas coming out of that ad hoc committee is to identify an outside consultant that can help us identify our strengths, identify our challenges, take steps in the near term and the long term to improve outcomes for animals in our care. The ad hoc committee that includes Supervisor Perez and Supervisor Gutierrez has had one meeting already. We have another meeting later this month. And one of the areas where we identified some support was from an outside consultant to help us find and identify different solutions to the challenges that we are facing. The idea is that this consultant will look at all of our various issues, all of the different programs, all of the services, and identify areas where we can improve. This is a consultant that is well known to the animal welfare community and is somebody that has been part of a larger group that has been looking at offering support to Riverside County. One of the other issues related to this particular item is that the plan is that as we identify needs, as we identify support, that we can use some of the expertise created by this consultant and her team to bolster our staff in the near term and ultimately potentially bring some of those people into the Department of Animal Services on an ongoing basis, thereby reducing the need to rely on external consultants.
A great explanation there from County Executive Officer Jeff Van Wagenen. Also during today's meeting, the board ratified a proclamation of a local emergency due to the airport fire here in Riverside County. Here is Emergency Management Department Public Information Officer Shane Reichardt explaining why this will streamline the effort to get funds and resources to combat wildfires.
Shane Reichardt, Public Information Officer for the County of Riverside's Emergency Management Department. In response to the airport fire, County CEO Jeff Van Wagenen did sign a proclamation of local emergency. What that does is that frees us up to be able to make decisions and serve the needs of our residents very quickly. We don't have to go through the normal processes. We reserve that. We don't do this very often, and we do take the responsibility very seriously. Today, the Board of Supervisors did ratify that. It is now official. We have 7 days to actually get that ratification. The County Emergency Operations Center has been activated for the airport incident, and when we do that, we bring in county departments to make sure that we go through and serve all of the needs for our residents when they're displaced, when they're at the shelter, when we have needs for animals. We are working together as a collaborative team to make sure that all of those needs are met and served as quickly as possible. It's part of what we do on a regular basis. It's part of how we stay prepared. We encourage our residents, certainly here in National Preparedness Month, which is September, we want our residents to also be prepared. With that, back to you, Pep.
All right, very good. Thank you for that, Shane. We also had a couple presentations during today's board meeting, including the 2024 Employee Recognition Awards. Here is County of Riverside HR Director Tammy Douglas-Schatz explaining what this award is and why it's so important to recognize those county workers who have excelled this past year.
This program recognizes and rewards exceptional achievements made by employees in the following categories: innovation, stellar customer service, essence of leadership, lean improvements, and exceptional results through teamwork. So these winners have been vetted by department heads, by the executive office, by a countywide committee, and now your Board of Supervisors.
All right, so let's get to the winners. We'll start with Karan Chadrin from RCIT, that is Riverside County Information Technology. The innovation winner there, he is the Assistant Chief Information Officer for RCIT. We had another RCIT representative, that is Mary Kane, a Business Relations Manager. She won the Stellar Customer Service Award. Then it was Lisa Mitchell from Environmental Health taking home the Essence of Leadership Award. She's a Supervising Environmental Health Specialist. For Lean Improvements, that is Stacy Chester from Facilities Management. She's a Facilities Operations Manager. And finally, Exceptional Results Through Teamwork. It was the Santa Ana River Homeless Solutions Collaborative, which involved a number of different departments and agencies, including Housing and Workforce Solutions, Parks, the Sheriff's Department, just to name a few. Congratulations to all our 2024 winners. Well, that'll do it for this edition of the Riverside County Board Brief. My name is Pep Fernandez, and we will see you next time.